It's a bit of a quick one. 5 red lights here around Singapore. Pedal to the metal. Go, go, go. Owen McMorran, who started on a pole from the grid penalty, gets away well and leads this race. And now it's the 2 Red Bulls trying to gain places. Cookie up to 3rd, Reese 5th. And now a car in the back had to take the runoff. Minico was one of the guys who fell from the grid penalties. A Haas slammed the wall in the background, but it's a 4/10 lead for Owen, while Hunted is challenging Luke. And now a spinner, Gecko, had a concertina effect with one of the other cars. He got slammed up in it, and he is around. TB now is trying to chase after our race leader while defending for his academy teammate. We're looking through the field because of the constant accordion effects that happen there through that section under the bridge, and TB's using battery to defend from Cookie. Does Cookie go for the move? Yes, he does. Down the inside, side by side, as it's already starting to rain. TB bounces on the curb and goes into him. A little bit of argy-bargy between the two. Side by side at the final corner. Now, TB's excelling ahead, and contact. Cookie slams in the side of KVS, trying to go down the inside, and he's still racing wheel-to-wheel with TB. TB's not going to give this fight up. TB went off the track, hit Cookie. KVS comes into the thick of things. He's side by side now with TB for 3rd. TB still trying to go down the inside, and the rain keeps coming down. This is going to affect the drivers massively.
So yeah, Minico back is up into the points. He is still, him and Blonde are still fuming over those 5-place grid drops that they received in Q3. Minico because a Cookie sliding right behind him, and Blonde because Dom was all over the place. We got a fight for 3rd right now.
And it's around the outside.
Trying to battle off against KVS. They're bumping and banging, staying on each other's toes, but KVS gets the head. Ooh, little slip up, little tap from TB, but KVS still keeps it together. He is still ahead, and he still maintains that 3rd place.
That's what the concertina effect does there at that hairpin. Minico gonna go for another one. Lunge down the inside, last of the late breakers, and he is through into 9th place. He's got the move done on Tadpole, and from starting that far back, he is not playing around.
And looks like the Inters are already coming into play with George.
Dom!
We have Joe Dom around.
He's had an off around at, that is turn 5. He lost the rear. Now Reese Dainty is battling TB. Ex-teammates go side by side. TB almost getting into the wall. Reese having traction issues on corner exit. He has to concede the place. Does Blonde go for it? No. The track is getting much more wet. You are very correct. So anyone on mediums really has screwed any chances here of getting up the grid, and it is really wet. It is too wet here to stay on track for dry tires, and now we have a battle for the race lead.
Yeah, TB and Reese was just trying to get past TB to go for the 4th place, because he's going to try again down the inside, lock rear. Woo! My God, had to use TB as a buffer to keep himself, and I'm surprised that both of them didn't wind up going in the wall. I think TB is not going to be happy at all about that. And ooh, baby,
Cookie through on Owen,
out of shape, and now TB bolting onto the pits. Owen bolts to the pits as well. Same with KVS. I just looked in the chat. Apparently, Luke has taken note of it, and he has told Jack there is going to be no restart.
Yeah. Gecko is now catching up. Luke! And oh! Gecko squeezes Luke into the wall. Gecko just absolute caught out from the guys behind him on inners, him being on the softs, and Cookie into the penalty box. And now Cookie has the inside line available, the door being open, yellow flags further on back. That's Vapor JS on the main straight, facing the wrong way. But we now switch back to our race leaders, who are in a massive battle for P1. Cookie, trying to reclaim the lead, is going on the left side. Owen squeezing him side by side here. Cookie breaks late and squeezes Owen. They're now still side by side here. Come corner exit, wheel to wheel here into turn 8, and a little bit of pinching. Cookie with the inside preferred line. Owen on the outside. This battling will lose some time. So how long do you keep it side by side? Cookie squeezes Owen, and Owen barely keeps it off the wall. I'm sure he's not going to be happy with that. Ooh, he almost hits the wall trying to avoid Luke Grange in the process. Blonde using battery to try to get by TB. Here he comes on the inside. Showing him the inside line, showing him which way he's going to go. Blonde pinches. TB still there. And Blonde will go clear of TB, while in the background, Reese Dainty gets the move on Luke Grange. And now Reese Dainty is going to be battling TB into Sector 2. TB ahead. Minico, though, ahead of Luke Grange. Minico getting the upper edge right there for 7th place. He gets the overtake. Vapor JS calling it quits in the pit lane. He's done for today. Now, Reese Dainty down the inside of TB. And the 2X teammates are back at it again. Elbows out. Contact made. Wheel banging. And into a very, very tight section. TB backs out for Reese and Minico, his teammate.
And then I heard it from someone in another league. The safety car broadcast was so buggy that the entire lobby completely crashed.
I really hope we don't have that tonight, but Egg is making contact with Tadpole and squeezing him into the wall while he makes the overtake.
Yes, what happened earlier at the bridge, Tadpole got loose in the braking zone.
Hold on. Blonde making the move. Late on the brakes. Through. KVS saw it too, and he can't make the switchback that Zatsy made on Dom. Blonde through for what could be his 2nd podium in RPL Tier 1. Egg is sliding, and Tadpole is going down the inside and slamming him almost into the wall. 3 wide for a split second due to that. Tadpole now caught out to where he's having Dom go around the long way, and he will get the place. But Tadpole right there, massive, massive mistake. Owen will come out here P2, I believe, with the undercut. But how much of an undercut is he going to have here? The gap between him and Cookie before pitting was about 9.9, 10 seconds. Cookie's already exiting the pits, and he's crashed! Cookie's crashed on the pit exit, and he's been disqualified! Cookie, trouble again! Cookie has been screwed over by the game. This happened in Imola, and now it's happened in Singapore. Cookie's out for the 2nd time this season. This race has just been put wide open. Owen with the undercut has got an 8-second gap. He gapped Blonde by 7 seconds. My word. All right, Titan.
And Owen,
Blonde
I still have the thing in there.
Is charging.
Japan Season 1 was his last ever win.
It's crazy. Blonde down the inside, charging through, and is in 2nd place now over Reese.
That last lap, Blonde 1.3 seconds faster.
Ooh! RG Bargy for 8th place. Hunted, not gonna give this up with Dom. He's around the outside, Hunted now, having the inside line for the next corner, but Dom excelling through. He's up into 8th place, and they've both got penalties, so they need to go and run with it now. Zandvoort, Monza, maybe? I don't remember. Hold on. KVS, slingshot, inside line, through on Reese. Reese already had 3rd on track, was going to lose it on penalties, now loses the place on track. KVS, clear track in front of him to go chase after Blonde for 2nd. I was just going to mention, folks, about the poll vote put on the YouTube channel. It was 5 drivers up there. Oh, hold on, again. Luke around the outside of TB. Squeezing, elbows out. RG Bargy, nice ding-dong battle. Luke gets through on the inside, but slides in the process with a little bit of a tank slapper, but takes the place anyways. And now TB had to look down the inside, almost clipped the wall. Luke stays ahead. It is drying up, and this was to be expected in the later stages of this race. However, that's why people didn't go wet tires when the rain was getting worse earlier on. So now, either you go with a Reese Dainty strategy. KVS and Reese are in. You go with the Reese Dainty strategy from Season 8 and pit for dry tires, or you stay out on inters to try to claim a good result and hold on track position. Reese Dainty and KVS are both on the soft tires with DRS enabled with just a few laps remaining. It gave Owen the advantage, who had been running really well, and battled Cookie at the start. So, Cookie, when he... Oh, KVS 3 second.
Oh,
Luke!
the penalty box!
No! That was contact there.
So, I'm not sure if him and the Ferrari Academy could argue, claiming that Luke forced him to take that wide line, but who knows? But here we go. This is going to be a big one.
Aston Martin have only seen 6 podiums since they became Aston after being Racing Point. Their last win was with Racing Point 135 races ago. Owen's last win was 178 races ago. Owen McMoran returns to the top step of the podium, winning the Singapore Grand Prix. His 3rd RPL win comes tonight, and it's a big one too. KVS gets Minico for 3rd place on track. However, Minico gets it on penalties, and Reese claims fastest lap. Blonde, what an amazing 2nd place finish. His best in RPL, his 2nd podium. Minico, his 2nd as well. And because of that win from Owen, the longest drought in victories finally has been broken. 178 races ago, the first win from Owen in RPL Tier 1 since F1 2019. He has been waiting for this for a long while. And after you saw his Tier 2 season not too long ago, in his championship season in Season 11, this was to be expected. Your final runners come across the line. Luke, TB, Dom, Hunted, and Tadpole round out the points.
Wow. I am like in complete awestruck. Oh my god, and Knight just stole fastest lap from Reese.
If you would like to join the league or watch the upcoming races in the future live, click on the description. Both links will be there for the Discord and the Twitch. Subscribe to the RPL YouTube to stay up to date with things, and we'll see you next time.